What is going on, everyone? Roughneck2 Charlie here, and I am back with my big reveal on the next behemoth in Battlefield 1. Now, I'm going to tell you right off the bat, none of this is confirmed. However, after doing a bunch of research, I found that this would probably be an amazing addition to Battlefield 1. Frustrating for the winning team, however, a great addition. What you are looking at now is the Char 2C Super Heavy Tank. A 69-ton massive killing machine. Now, this was the heaviest tank ever built until the arrival of the German Tiger II in 1944. It was originally planned and designed in the final year of World War I and designed to be used as part of the Hindenburg Line Assault of 1919. Hindenburg Line Assault of 1919. That sounds familiar. Oh yeah, that's part of the description of the free DLC map that we're getting later this month, Giant Shadow. However, it never made it to the battlefield since World War I ended before all of the production could be completed. Now, this tank had firepower beyond belief, including a 75mm main gun and 4 machine guns for anti-infantry defense. These machine guns consisted of 1 on each side, 1 in the front, and 1 in the back. So if you include those 5 weapons, plus perhaps just a driver, that's 6 people. That kind of fits in with the whole genre of the rest of the behemoths. It's a massive, nearly indestructible machine that normally about 5 to 7 people all have to work together to make it work and be effective. Now, obviously, something like this might be a giant balancing issue for Battlefield 1.
Damn, we were just
However,
taking A,
when it
now
comes
we're
to the behemoths, you think about what we have already. We have the air covered with the airship. We have the armored train, which, yes, it's land-based, but it's on tracks. So you can only go back and forth and can't really try and take over a map like you can the airship.
And
then you also have the dreadnought, which in my opinion is next to pretty much useless when it comes to turning the tide in a match. So when I stumbled across this Char 2C super heavy tank, something sparked in my head, and I said, this could be a crazy addition to Battlefield 1. And yes, it may not work with the maps that they have now, but we're still looking at our free map that's coming out this month, Giant Shadow, which is described as having a giant open area in the very beginning. But we also have 16 other planned DLC maps that could be anything, and they could actually accommodate for something like this. However, when it comes to gameplay and a behemoth taking over a map, I don't know how something like this could be stopped. The only thing that I could say that might actually make it work is if it was so big and so slow, it couldn't just bust through buildings or just run over anything it wanted to, and it actually had to stick to a certain area. Maybe do like they did in the Through Mud and Blood war story, where if you went through mud, it slowed you down, it bogged you down, you got stuck. So maybe in one of these DLC maps, we could have a ton of mud everywhere, or a ton of water. And if this tank went into that area, it would get stuck and not be able to go anywhere. And DICE could use the environment itself and the map layout so that they would actually be able to contour where the behemoth could actually go. And then that would keep it from just running all over the map and just killing everybody and being unstoppable completely. So what are your thoughts? As a Battlefield player, would you like to see a massive behemoth like this super heavy tank all of a sudden come rolling onto the battlefield and you have to figure out, how am I going to take this out? Or are you going to be on the losing side of a team and say, holy crap, I got this massive tank, and you get that invincible feeling that you can just roll through and just totally change the tide of the entire battle. Now, me personally, I think it'd be a great addition, but that's because I've been a hardcore Battlefield player forever, and I always like to see what DICE can throw at us to either challenge us or make us really think instead of being a typical run and gun first-person shooter. Something like this would really make a team have to come together, work as a team, and actually game plan how they're going to take out something this massive. Now, I really hope you enjoyed this video on what I would like to see as the next possible behemoth in Battlefield 1. Is it likely? Probably not. However, There's been so many times that DICE has thrown things at us in prior Battlefield that we never saw coming. And maybe something like this could be. Also, one more thing, if you would like to see a whole bunch of other great pictures of this massive tank, I'm going to link a webpage down below in the description that shows 62 photos of this tank. So if you feel as though you want to do a little digging around yourself, some of the pictures that they have are quite captivating. So if you like this video, please smash that thumbs up button down below, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. Until next time, I'm Roughneck2 Charlie, and I will see you very soon.